in the small town of Elkhorn in Walworth County, Wisconsin. First seen in 1936, and since then there have been many sightings of a werewolf-like beast that has been said to haunt Bray Road. It is around 6 to 7 feet tall, covered in fur, and walks on either two legs or on all four, like a normal wolf does. Around 1980, the legend became more prominent after multiple reports of a creature attacking vehicles where it left scratch marks on doors and trunks. One witness said she had hit an object while traveling on Bray Road, and when she got out to investigate, she saw a giant wolf-like animal with glowing crimson eyes. The beast then chased her to her car, where it had left scratch marks all along the rear passenger door. Not all reports happen in the dead of night either. Many people have stated they've seen a wolf-like creature in broad daylight running through the cornfields surrounding the road. A report even stated seeing it in pursuit of a deer, which also has been followed by many animal mutilations seen at surrounding areas of both deer and livestock, all partially eaten. One report even said they saw a giant wolf-like beast eating a dead animal which looked to have been hit by a car. As they approached the creature in their car, it had ran into nearby woods. As recent as 2018 and 2020, there have been reports of a wolf-like beast seen in both Spring Prairie and Lyons, which are both still in Walworth County. So it seems the beast may be migrating, but too scared to leave Walworth. Because of multiple reports in both the 80s and 90s, the Walworth Weekly newspaper signed a reporter named Linda Godfrey to cover the story. Even though she started off skeptical, after interviewing a lot of witnesses she had become convinced. She later wrote a book based off of the series of articles she made, called The Beast of Bray Road, Tailing Wisconsin's Werewolf. Many skeptics insist it's all just misidentification of gray wolves, which according to Chuck Quirmbach on Wisconsin Public Radio in 12/16/2008, more endangered gray wolves are showing up in southern Wisconsin. Department of Natural Resources wardens say almost all of the 11 counties in the agency's south central district have confirmed wolf sightings. Within the last month, more wolves were killed in the southern half of the state, including one last week in Lafayette County. In addition, the department says that last year, wolves are accidentally killed in Trumbull, Sauk, Winnebago, and Dane counties. Within the last month, more wolves were killed in the southern half of the state, including one last week in Lafayette County. DNR mammal ecologist Adrian White-Even says it largely seems to be young wolves setting out from the north on their own. White-Even says dead wolves have been found in northern Illinois. He says he does not expect wolves to colonize the southern counties. Still, to keep hunters better informed and to keep them out of legal trouble that a shooting an endangered species can bring, the DNR is trying to publicize the difference between wolves and coyotes, which can be hunted. So, according to articles from 2008, wolves have been known to be in those regions, even if rare, which could lead to the theory that maybe people did see something, but it wasn't a werewolf. It is also possible this could be a case of mass hysteria or even some hoaxes which could have caused some falsehoods of normal animals to be placed under the label of werewolf. Other theories state it may just be a black bear suffering from mange, because like wolves, black bears have also been seen around these regions. So, even if this is all just a case of mass hysteria, this nearly 90-year-old mystery will live on for generations. So, I like the Beast of Bray Road. I think it is a very interesting cryptid. I think it's pretty old too. I think it's almost as old as the modern version of the Loch Ness Monster, which I believe is also around 1935, 1936. What was it called? The Surgeon's Photo or something like that. Yeah, that's kind of interesting because this one's definitely not as talked about because it's just another werewolf one, which are pretty common. I think there's also one like the Michigan Dogman or something, which maybe I'll do one on that. But I wanted to start off with the Beast of Bray Road because back in July of 2022, my brother and I, we traveled 2 hours or something to go check it out. It was a very interesting road. It's a couple miles long, so it's longer than I thought. And people live on it like it's just a normal road. There's a bunch of houses and stuff with their lights on. Pretty nice houses too, which I thought was interesting. So it's not like some rural Wisconsin disgusting road that you'd imagine a story like this to come off of, but no, it was pretty cool. We saw a couple people driving on it too, and it was 2 in the morning or something, which is kind of fun. And while we were driving on it, we saw another road called Hospital Road. We went on that one, and I'll tell you, that one is a lot creepier than Bray Road. We traveled on that one for a little bit, and I got a lot of I felt very uncomfortable, I'll just say. It was a lot more interesting, and I think it was a lot shorter too. Which, if I were to start a cryptid, I'd probably do like the Beast of Hospital Road, but it doesn't roll off the tongue as well. But that was kind of fun. So while we were traveling down there, like we were going south, there was a very hilly road we were traveling down. I'll try to find it and add like an image of it, but it was a very hilly road. And while we were going down it, we were at like the peak of a hill, and then like go down obviously, then go up after like maybe a good 500 feet. So we could see like the other edge of it, the other peak of the hill, I should say. And while we were doing that, I saw like tail lights. It was like, yeah, about like 2 in the morning, but I saw like tail lights just travel like in a straight line. And I thought that was kind of weird. So while we were traveling down, we went to the top of the hill, and I noticed that there was no like T road, so there shouldn't have been like tail lights turning off, and it turned off into a cemetery. Like if there actually was a car, it would have turned off into a cemetery, and there's no cars in the cemetery, so that was kind of weird. But yeah, I just randomly saw some tail lights go into a cemetery, and there was no car there, and we would have been able to see it leave. So I don't know what that was. Oh, and it was a very straight road too. We didn't see any car at the end of it either when we got to the hill, which we would have saw for a while. So I saw some tail lights that literally just disappeared in the cemetery, which was kind of cool. Only like notable thing about the whole trip, but it was still pretty fun. I had a great time. In addition, if you guys know like the main photo, like the cover photo of the Beast of Bray Road, which is like that weird taxidermy wolf like standing up with like the flashlight on or something. If you guys know that image, I'll pop an image of it right now. We were traveling up and down the road like 3 times, I think, 3 or 4 times, to try to find the street sign you see in the back of it, which is 40 miles per hour. We never found it. So I don't think that that photo is actually taken on Bray Road, which I think is kind of funny. I'm not sure if anyone ever talked about that, but that's what I noticed. There's actually not a single street sign, like speed sign like that on that whole road, which was kind of sad. Because yeah, we traveled. I was like, maybe we missed it. We should go back, and we just went back and back and back, and yeah, nothing. So I don't know if that photo is real, like, or actually taken on it, or if it's even associated with Bray Road, and that's just what someone ended up saying, and then it just became associated with Bray Road. So I hope you enjoyed this pretty short video on the Beast of Bray Road. I don't really talk much for videos, so I'm not really good at talking. Hopefully I'll get better over time. But I am hoping to upload a lot of videos just about cryptids and maybe even other stuff in the future, like maybe just like scary locations, or just where murders happen, and then just do little documentaries about them and stuff. So I'm hoping to do that in the future. I think that would be a lot of fun, and then maybe in due time also go to the locations, film them and stuff. Like, I've been to Bray Road, like I said, so if I like go again sometime, just take some videos and show you that there is no 40-mile-an-hour street sign, and just do fun stuff like that. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. I'm hoping to improve over time, do a lot better. Yeah, this is my first video. I don't really talk much. Yeah. So thank you very much for watching. It means a lot. Thank you.